Welcome back, 5 Aces.
Battle control initialized.
Hey people, 5 Aces here. Welcome! This is the last stop before the hype train finally terminates at the finals. We are about to witness one of the last stepping stones on the way towards the finals. This is the bronze match. This is gonna be a big one. And featuring two players that have prominently featured on this channel in the very recent past. I have casted them up and down. I've casted like pretty much 60% of their games. But that's because they've been incredibly creative in how they tackled the early game. And especially, the player in the top right has brought some fresh wind to allied openers in the recent past. Anyway, we are about to witness a best of 5 series played out in the bronze match of the RAGL Season 11. And I think there is quite a bit of money on the line. In case you're unaware, the prize pool for this season was insane. Because someone just randomly chose to donate 1,500 credits worth, $1,500 worth of Dogecoin. Which is now probably worth, I don't know, 50 cents? Yeah, rip Dogecoin. After that Elon pump, that was kind of that was a thing. But anyway, it is still an incredible amount of money to be pumped into RAGL. And I really commend whoever did that. I think that the donor chose to remain anonymous, which is completely understandable, because otherwise every RAGL player is gonna be at their doorstep and be like, please, I need money for internet access. Alright, White Frontier for Mr. Upps. Oh, I haven't introduced the players just yet. Yes, this is France for Upps again, with the signature double fake power plant opener, and the signature white front on the infantry. Gonna try for a breach. Let's see how this is gonna pan out. And his opponent is none other than the elusive Mr. Pinkthoth. Here, classified as Pinkthoth rather than Thought. Yeah, this is awesome. This is revealed, by the way. Oh my goodness, the engineer, is he gonna get away? Nope! That was such a nice intercept from him. He doesn't even need to commit now. I'm not sure if that's even necessary. Does Pinkthoth even wanna... I mean, he's got the medics too. Ooh, this guy likes to live dangerously here. Alright, let's zoom out a little. That was already quite the tense early game. Speaking of early game, yeah, that is something that Upps has perfected, the early mid game at least. Because he has been innovating with the triple light vehicle build that worked really, really well for him throughout the entire season. About to run into a firing squad here. He is... Nice, he's pressing the stop command. Oh, the medic went down. Oh god, lots of rockets, but there is also a ranger. So this time, Upps is not unprepared. And Pinkthoth went for a light tank. Which is curious. Ooh, that medic. Nice intercept from Pinkthoth here as well. Nice split army movement. Yeah, so Pinkthoth lost a lot of rifles, so he only has his couple of rockets and he doesn't want to leave them unattended. Sends out his wind-up toy tank. And he's trying to, like, that needs to be pixel perfect. No. Turn rate has absolutely screwed him over there. So his light vehicle is forfeit, and that nets Upps a nice timing advantage in the early game. Gives him an oil derrick back, gives him pressure, and he has played this build up and down. It has proven to be moderately effective, because it always, against the really strong, the top contenders against Cav and Goat, it always fell apart at the seams when the first medium tank appeared. Because light tanks, sure, they can tank 3 or 4 Zook shots, but then they're out, down for the count or dead. And the Rangers, likewise, they're made from paper mache, so they don't really soak any damage. And as soon as the first medium comes into the mix, a medium can withstand, I think, 9 or 10 Zook shots, so way more before it needs to tap out. And therefore, the advent of the first medium tank is delayed, if you go triple light vehicle build, obviously. And then you don't have that actual armor to win an engagement where the infantry mass is already critical to breach through a lightly armored vehicle column. So that's why it fell flat against Cav and Goat 2 times in a row. But let's see how it's gonna fare here against Pinkthoth, who is also leading the charge with a medium. Honestly, in an open fight right now, it is still Pinkthoth's game to Pinkthoth's engagement to win. Yeah, easily so. But Upps is choosing wisely, and he chooses not to engage directly, instead trading off oil derricks, and he still has a 2 oil derrick advantage. Nice. That engineer from Pinkthoth, by the way, being abandoned behind enemy lines. And let's see, White Frontier, but the rifles are leading the charge. I don't like that, especially with the Ranger providing line of sight. Ooh, he got some of the rockets. That's really useful. Ooh, that is the center of mass here. Look at those rocket blobs. As soon as this dies, oh, oops, again with the deploy problem. We've had this before. It happens to me a lot as well, by the way. This is not unique to Upps. This is something where if you don't send your MCV exactly where it is supposed to go, then this is problematic. Okay, the forces have been routed for now. Upps is trying for an aggressive maneuver again, but just like last time, I'm not sure if he has the staying power. Mediums are coming back online. Ooh, was that the only... Pinkthoth has undeployed both his Conyards and has reset his production queue as a result. That was terrible. So he's now gonna have to restart the forges and build another base defense right now. Yikes. That was a mistake. Oh, turret! Okay. That puts Upps in a good position. He's got the nice defender's advantage. And this is a position of concentrated firepower. By the way, if you can, always sell a pillbox, because it always is guaranteed to spawn the rifle that occupies the garrison slot. And that just soaks up a lot of damage from the turret, and it gives you basically back 100 credits. Double turret, wow. Haha! Walling off though is Pinkthoth, that is smart. Quick thinking on the feet here. Oh, the double rangers, they are hunting for the MCV, but they're not gonna get it down, realistically. This is so annoying, oh god. The ranger is completely blocking any and all mining from this base for the time being. That is a significant income disparity then. The MCV is relocating yet again. This tank has returned from his mission. Oh, same problem happening to Pinkthoth here. Okay, down goes the ranger. Income is restarted. The entire army has been pulled. Oh my goodness, no! Pinkthoth! Donating over an MCV. Double tech here. I mean, it is double allies, but still. Double tech here for Upps. But his army is about to run into a meat grinder. I'm not sure if that's worth it. He is pulling the goalies. He is sending his entire forces to the center, but way more concentrated firepower on the line here for Pinkthoth, who is gonna use his tanks to advance and crush. Oh, what a sick crush. Crushing an entire 5-stack here. The Harvester is being pulled off the line as well. Nice. Pinkthoth not overcommitting. Really, really well played from him. Really controlled positional game. Donating a tank over, but that's fine. He still has a mass advantage. We're gonna take a look at the army graph. It is oh wow, Upps actually has the larger army. I was wrong. I mean, he has some forces idling here. No tech yet, as of now. But the income is gonna skyrocket for Pinkthoth again after restarting his forges, basically. Left-hand side, there is still a little dispatch waiting in ambush. What about the engineer? Oh, he got killed. Got killed by a rifle. Forensic casting. Thank you very much. Alright, finds this army here as well. So, the advantage, I feel the advantage of Upps is dwindling. But he is, oh my goodness. He can easily breach on this side of the map. Yeah, he is choosing to deal with the army instead. I'm not sure if that's the right choice. Upps is sending his army in a really scattered formation. This can go one of two ways. This can spell GG instantly for Pinkthoth, or this can terribly, terribly backfire. Let's see which one of the two it's gonna be. That's so many tanks, but they're not really effective here. They're just shooting at the infantry, rather than doing some tanking. Pinkthoth is choosing to kill the refineries. I'm not sure if that's good either. Yeah, I'm not entirely convinced about that engagement. And, oh, on this side, the entire eco lines have been pulled off duty. They're all on strike, just like the Kellogg's workers right now. Yep, Upps claiming this base for himself. Like, Upps games always end in a base trade. It is a rule of thumb. There is no denying it. Nice wall off, though. On this side of the map, there is still a sizable defensive perimeter set up. And here, we've got the medium tanks back in action. Alright, this is starting to look very, very good for Upps in game number 1. He has got a distinct armor advantage. 8 mediums. And he's also mined out more than half of the map. The only thing that he's missing is claiming this expansion. And those leftovers can be claimed by Pinkthoth. That's fine. Jeez. How do you stop that? You need so many rockets. Oh, and the MCV is coming on as well. I fear for Pinkthoth in game 1. I think that is gonna spell the end of it. Let's see if we can do anything to salvage the situation for now. He is bleeding harvesters, tanks, units, infantry in general. And soon he's gonna have no rocket soldiers left to deal with the remaining meat shield. MCV is boldly moving forward where no MCV has gone before, except every other MCV of Upps has done that before, because that's literally what he does. The recycling fleet are coming in. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Wait a second! Those were insane crushes here. Hold the phone for a minute. Is that enough for a comeback? I mean, not really though, right? This Conyard definitely needs to be killed. Wait, Upps' eco is stalling. Upps is broke. Upps is completely broke. The pillboxes are starting to churn out some damage. What's with the move command? Oh, he's shooting at the tank. He's trying to deal with the meat shield. Okay. Is there any micromanaging going on there? Wow, Upps is getting routed here. I did not see this coming. And on the back end of this, there is also a little incursion into the main base. Those forces gave him the reach around. Interesting. Okay, this game is by no means over just yet. I did not see this coming. Okay, we're gonna have to pull up the econ tab after that. Upps is stalling hardcore, despite having 9 harvesters and 2 derricks. Like, how is that possible? Okay. Harvesters hadn't been transferred. That's why. That makes complete sense. Also, 3 harvesters on a dead patch here. This harvester got killed. This economy line here got killed. There is no eco here left either. Okay. Sizable infantry force, though. Those 3 tanks are not gonna have a good time. Pinkthoth recognizing that, immediately pulling back. Artilleries are online for Pinkthoth. Oh, can he come back off the tech? Is this gonna be a tech victory? Don't send your rockets in like this. I mean, it's working here, but you usually don't ever do this, because that's 1200. It's 1.5 medium tanks worth of credits just sitting around here to be killed by a single rifle. But, oh my goodness, he's actually pulling it back, isn't he? That is the first Black Hawk out here. First eye in the sky. Ooh, immediately being shot down. But he has crucially revealed the position of the army as well as all the defensive structures. Building the wall, yeah, that's so smart. He's walling off again, such as that the medium tanks can't come in. I think he's hotkeying those rocket soldiers here. That's really good from Pinkthoth. Man, his gameplay has been exceedingly creative at times. Gotta commend the man here. Oh, he also... I told you. He was about to claim this expansion eventually. Bottom side, though, we're gonna have another engagement. Is also gonna be warded off with triple artillery. Oh, and Upps just built a fortified position here. It's not enough to stem the tide of infantry that are gonna be rolling in. Or is it? Oh, he thinks he has a mass advantage. I'm not too sure. Not too sure anymore. Blanket fire from the artilleries, though. It's gonna start raining down shells. Ooh, nasty hits here. DPS against structures obviously isn't the greatest, but it still is enough. Enough to eventually kill it off. Yeah, with the help of the Black Hawk, manages to push back on this side. Radar Dome out for Upps, so little counter-insurgents. Sees the mediums coming in. Probably wants to single out the rocket soldiers, let's see. And another raid onto the main base from Upps. That's such a crazy game. This is going in all different directions and from all angles at once. Okay, service depot is down, but that's fine for... Upps is floating 10k now. Yeah, he has restarted his economy. Noticeably. Noticeably so. Whereas now it is Pinkthoth who is stalling a little bit. Those mediums still undeterred. Still trying to find some harvesters. They found one here. Second harvester is going down in just a minute, and now it is Pinkthoth's turn to be broke. Huh! Where does that leave us? We're gonna take a look at... Well, the assets are firmly in Pinkthoth's favor still, but a 10k bank. Nothing to sneeze at. Combat tab. Relatively even. The mediums are still roaming. Oh. Bad rally point. Bad rally point. But crucially surviving. Haha, they're trying to spawn camp the helicopters. Alright. Well, Upps is not moving his mediums at all. What is he doing right now? That is 5 mediums on the line. You don't just donate those over. Yep. Aw. This medium gets donated. Okay, 1 single medium from Pinkthoth in the economy lines here. Upps has managed to push the artilleries back somehow. I missed that, was a little busy. Oh, counter artilleries must have been it. This artillery is a bit too forward for my taste. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, still trades up. Still trades up. That was not half bad. There is another artillery where that one came from. But he's gonna lose another harvester. And his eco wasn't the greatest to begin with, so there is that. Recycling trucks! March! Oh my goodness, that's like the strike of... That's what happens when your fast food workers start striking and just take up all the Amazon warehouse trucks and waltz all over you. Tier 3 for Upps. Okay, now we are cooking with napalm. He is getting pushed out though. Oh, and he is out of power as well. Anti-air gun. Straight into the return path, and there is now line of sight for Pinkthoth and no line of sight for Upps. That is dangerous. The radar dome is about to be taken out. That is crucial, because that means no more artillery production. Those are going to be the last artilleries that are going to come online. Yep. See you. And a very well fortified position still. Those ore trucks are still going strong. Are you kidding me? Not even losing any of them. That is insane. Holy smokes. Tanya's out though. I mean, the funny part is you can build tier 4. You don't need to build tier 3. You can just build tier 4. You don't need to build tier 2, sorry. You can just build tier 3. I wanted to say. Ooh, he's trying to deploy here. Is that the deployables? Yes, it is. Give it to me. Tanya, where is she? Oh, she's chasing away the army. Yep. But she's completely unprotected here. Always use protection, boys. She definitely is due for a longbow or a Black Hawk snipe. Please don't make any inappropriate Black Hawk chokes right now. Oh my lord. Camo pillboxes are smart. I really like that he's including camos. That makes it much harder to push through, especially with artilleries. Because they're usually not gonna notice what hit them. Oh, nice backstab. 5 Black Hawks, though. Oh my goodness. The BBC fleet here. Oh! Even the phase transport shooting with their puny missiles. In case you're wondering, they have the same armaments as the Chrono Tank, just half as many. Like they're... No, even a quarter as many, I think, because they're shooting only 1 salvo, whereas... Oh, nice pillbox. Whereas the Chrono Tanks shoot a double volley. So they are vastly superior in damage output. Oh, out comes a radar jammer. That is really good against everything that's on the line here from Pinkthoth. Yikes! Is Tanya here? No, Tanya is not here. He is still going at it with the harvesters. Are you kidding me? Anti-air gun as well. Man, that's his only stronghold. This tech center, if this gets sniped, that's gonna be a huge problem. Okay, down goes Tanya though. Man, the harvester play from Pinkthoth, this is absolutely crazy. Oh, oof, if that were an anti-air gun. If that would have been an anti-air gun, that would have probably lost Upps the game there. He's got a sizable fleet of helicopters. That is an insane game 1. May I just point out how good this game 1 is? We're gonna go back into production. Tanya's back on the menu, boys. See, Pinkthoth is building a ranger for line of sight. Ooh, that's gonna be a lot of deeps. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of deeps indeed. Crazy. Absolutely insane first game here. Oh, all the helicopters went down. Yikes. That's a problem. As well as the artilleries. Oh my goodness, his tech got raided. All his tech structures got raided. What? He's going for a light tank build now? I'm not sure about that one. He went mass harvesters first, and that was actually a good call, because they were able to soak up so much damage. But now he doesn't have DPS, because he's got 5 light tanks sitting around here, and Upps is claiming the last mineable base. So, in the long run, I think this is still gonna go Upps' way. Absolute insanity here. Jeez! Combat tab. It is still in Pinkthoth's favor for now. Economy, Pinkthoth is ahead, but he is not gonna be any longer. If that keeps on continuing. The light tanks raiding the base of Upps, and there is basically no recourse. That is good. That's good. If you can reclaim this, that's gonna be huge. Tanya spawned. Yeah, up north. Oh my goodness. Ah, so nice. Soaking up damage with the phase transport. Ooh. He got the service depot, so again, no more tech for the time being. But he can still build harvesters. No, what I was trying to say is he can still build artilleries. The artilleries in this drawn out of an allied mirror late game, artilleries are actually king. They don't care about radar jammers. You can't jam artillery shells. That's just one of the rules of thumb here. Also, I would like to see just the inclusion of 1 or 2 helicopters again, just for line of sight. Oh, he needs to kill this off and then move in. Ah, he's scouting. Okay, he's got 1. Nice. Gets a freebie here. Okay, attack command is going in. Nice, good hustle. Oh, wow. And the secondary forces are going to advance onto the economy lines here as well. But in the middle, can he hold in the middle? There are so many forces coming in. Oh, this game is on the knife's edge. I think the camo pillbox is going to play a huge role. As soon as the artilleries come too close... Oh, wow, he somehow acquired it. Must have revealed itself. Anyway, but that's a huge deal. That is a huge deal. He's losing his entire expansion economy. Pinkthoth needs to maybe long distance mine. He's got enough harvesters to send them all in here. What's with... Oh, my lord. Against this critical mass. And, oh my god, he's got air superiority here. He's got the longbows as well. Yikes. What an insane game. And that is only game 1. But in the middle, the recycling truck fleet is trying to breach. We've got a containment breach in Sector 1. Ah! Routing back the artilleries. There's nothing here. Tanya can only watch. Oh my goodness. Tanya has to run from the recycling trucks. She gets crushed. Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me? Is this really happening? Artillery shells are raining in from all sides and directions. Upps is about to lose this position. He's about to lose his tech. 2 harvesters. Of all units, it's gotta be the harvesters. Man, that just makes a... Oh, no more radar jammers here. That just makes a really, really good point for the value of, I guess, service workers. Oh, GPS doesn't come online either. Ah, the medium tank into the backlines. Oh, radar jammer is coming in. That's gonna be the big ticket. But the radar jammer is just gonna get turned into mincemeat by a mass of artilleries. A murder of artilleries. And the recycling trucks are still going! Oh my goodness! What is happening here? What is happening? It's complete and utter mayhem. Shells are raining down from hell. Oh my goodness, the longbows though. The longbows are gonna have such an impact. GG being called! Oops. Upps actually losing this game. That is a 1-0 up for Pinkthoth. this is... I think this is my personal highlight of Season 11 thus far. I'm not even joking. And that was Game 1. Holy smokes. Alright. We are gonna be diving straight into Game 2 after this utter, pure madness. This was pure, unadulterated chaos, and I loved every second of it. Right. Shout out to Pinkthoth for his creative play, just sticking to his guns. He's like, yeah, I don't have tank superiority anymore. Let's just build recycling trucks. Fuck it. Fuck the police. We're going in dry here. Wow, that actually worked. And it worked so well. Alright. See you in Game 2.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a non-smoker, and I was still like, yeah, this game deserves a smoke. Holy shit. I didn't actually smoke, but wow. This was something else. I just wanted to highlight, this was probably the most entertained I've been by an RAGL game in more than a season. This game is gonna have a special place in my heart for a very long time. So well played to both those players, thoroughly enjoyable. Unlike the map that is on display here. We remember this map from last cast, Pity Light. Pity Light is the crate map, and it is the most visually busy map I've seen in my life. Little early game advantage on the position of Pinkthoth. Ooh, squandering it away now, but nice force fire. Nice force fire here. Sending one rifle to screen, and the rest are just moving, providing cover fire. Really tactical early game again. I think it's fairly even. Not at all. What? Is this? Are those the correct numbers? I'm not entirely sure because... I mean, it's kind of equalized now. Oh my goodness, that's a bloodbath. Bloodbath on both sides. I think both started 20 rifles and now it's 1700 over 1000 killed. Yikes. And Pinkthoth's economy is stalling. How? Wait, what? Ah, okay. His second refinery was way later. How did that happen? Did he mess up his build order? That honestly looks like a build order fuck up. Because realistically, you're not behind by like 15 seconds. Usually. Oh! Oh! Upps is going triple refinery. Do we smell an all-in coming? Maybe he just feels he has got a field advantage right now and just wants to push it in the end. Maybe he's just trying to snag an early cheap point here. Oh my. Like, you don't usually go triple ref. No power plant lined up. I'm not sure what his plan is here. He's building a war factory now after triple refinery? I'm not sure if that's a good build. That just sets you back so far in the vehicle queue. I'm utterly confused. So okay, this at least gives Pinkthoth some breathing room despite him losing the early game. Quite thoroughly so. 800, it's not the end of the world. Yeah, but Pinkthoth thus is in a good position to just claim, yeah, just sit back in his base, relax out, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, oh cool, and or shoot some b-ball outside of the school till a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. And the troublemaker is gonna be a light tank. It's very easy to take out the oil derrick, so the light tank is a safe bet here. Just deny your opponent a little bit of income. Good hustle. Yeah, I feel it's worth it. Ah, and oops, that is a smart move because there's only 2 objectives here. There are no more derricks other than that one. So what he did... Wait, there are no crates this time around. Okay. Maybe that was just a conditional Easter egg or something. Okay, I'm confused. So if you're the map maker, please let me know how this works. Or I'll have to find out myself. Oh, there's Agent Delphi. Or I'll have to find out myself in the ini files. Yeah, interesting. No crates this time around. This makes me enjoy the map a lot more. Ha! Light tank v light tank. Double light tank build from Upps. So triple refinery into mass light tanks, is that it? Oh, this appears to be the case indeed. Triple refinery, triple light tank into service depot. So he's still just applying light vehicle pressure and then transitioning to a regular build. Weird. Ouch. Shaving off the light vehicle here. He went for a full scouting round with a lonesome rifle as well, so he sees the entire base layout, which is always very useful. I'm not sure, but right now Upps has such a mass advantage that it may actually work. Let's see. Technician's being sacked as per usual. Oh, he knows what's coming. Pinkthoth has an idea. He has fortified a lot. Oh, wow. The pillbox is churning out the deeps. And just like that... Oh! MCV is coming out as well. Man, Pinkthoth was so ready for this. This was the push that I fell to. I lost against this 2 times in a row. He's using the mass harvesters again. Oh my goodness! What is going on in this game? This is a lot of losses though. This is 2 harvesters already. 3 harvesters in the early game. I fear for him. That was... Oh god, the tech is reset as well. Is that actually gonna be it? This may be it. He has nothing else. The light tanks were just barely enough to hold the lines. And the DPS raining down here. Move command! No! He used move command. I think he could have saved his war factory there. That is the war factory down. That is... And it was just enough. By just an extra little bit. Yeah, that leaves him in a horrible position. Medium tanks are not coming out for Upps. And this time the base push is gonna work because there is nothing there to stop him. Turret is gonna come online, so no more mining from this side. He sold his northbound refinery as well. He's got an expansion, but no mining from it. And he's about to get his shit pushed in. I'm sorry, I just have no other expression to... there's no way of phrasing it politely here. This is gonna be the equalizer. And it is gonna be a little less hard-fought than Game 1. Holy smokes. What a series. Game 1... Crazy, the craziest late game I've seen thus far. That was won by harvesters of all units. In Game 2, the complete opposite, being stomped by a light vehicle build, and GG is being called. This is the equalizer. Alright, we have ourselves a series at our hands. We'll be back with Game 3. Upps games always end like this. I swear. There is no Upps game where there's no crazy base trade or something. Alright, see you in Game 3.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back on the Dirge. One of those open and wide maps. May as well be a War Factory opener, except you have very limited starting resources, comparatively speaking, because the ore patches are kind of small. So you have to basically, if you want to build one refinery, you have to make sure that you micromanage them a lot, because otherwise they're just going to block each other and drain your income, or just diminish your income. So, Upps spawning is France again, and there is gonna be Germany picked by Pinkthoth. This is the map that has the backline Derrick, yes sir, and it also features 2 Derricks relatively in the middle, as well as the Dirge, I guess. Which is just this barren stretch of land here that can be crossed by armies, but can't be built on, which is a really cool mechanic. I like when map makers include this kind of stuff, because it makes army placement so much more tactical. You can't easily rotate your army. Little incursion, this time just 5 rifle opener. Another 5 stack going in here and taking the Derrick. But ultimately, this is the timing push that that Goat pulled off. That Goat and sorry, not Cav. That Goat and Pinkthoth pulled off against each other, but didn't work here for Upps. And as a result, he gets routed a little bit. I'm just so surprised that the early game worked out for Upps somehow. The timing on the refinery was so off. It felt so weird to me. Oh well. Engineer gets out of dodge before the oil derrick can be taken under siege. That's good. Man, I really gotta say, late game Upps is definitely something different. The phase transport Tanya. we didn't see her used to the greatest of extents in game 1, but it was still a good showcase. Let's be real here. Medics? That's so dangerous. He's relying on a lot of rifles and the rifle pressure, and knowing that Upps loves his light vehicle builds, which do not only comprise a ranger or 2 or 3 rangers, but also an as of yet undecided amount of light tanks. And if there's 2 or 3 light tanks that can easily push and crush an army like this with no losses. So kind of a tricky position. I would actually include some rockets. Yep, he's doing just that now. So I think overall he built 20. No, he must have built 25 maybe. Let's check the army. There are 19 active rifles, plus he lost not too many. So it's 20. Okay. Oops, still ahead in the rifle count. Jeez. Light tank out here. Light tank and ranger for Upps, and probably more where that one came from. Yep. There is the second ranger. He loves that build, and it's working so well for him. Oh no. Okay, engineer luckily does not fall prey to this. Much larger army for Upps. This ain't good. This ain't looking too hot. Upps is preparing this around. By the way, this is going in completely oblivious. Oh, he gets the Derrick though. With his last dying breath, the engineer takes back the Derrick. That is crazy. That he somehow managed to salvage this, but this is gonna reflect itself poorly in the combat tab, and there is an engineer already inside the ranger. Oh no. No way. One lonesome rifle. He can shoot over the ridge. Oh! Upps is sending a guard rifle. Oh, suppression is kicking in. It's not happening. Man, that was really good gamer sense from Upps. Because otherwise, rangers have way lower range than rifle infantry. So he would have had to cross the fort if he actually wanted to kill the rifle, and at that point he would have been sniped. Engineer would have been sniped already. That's dangerous. That is an entire army running in blind against a double ranger combo. Ooh, I fear for Pinkthoth here. Maybe a bit overzealous. Yep, line of sight enhancement is activated. Spotting scopes. Spotting scopes are active from the rangers. This would actually be a great use of them. Have them stationary to pop out, to have one of the gunners pop out and just enhance line of sight. Give him lower line of sight on the fly while they're on the move. Ah, that is smart. He's sending in the war truck, but it's too late. It is too late indeed, and the crush is not being had here. Oh, that's too close for comfort, my friend. Oof. Almost blew his entire army to smithereens. Okay, and now we're seeing the impact of the dirge here, because the entire army of Pinkthoth is split. And with the advantage, line of sight advantage from the rangers, Upps is free to choose his attack vector. Really, really good for him. Oh no. Oh no. The rifleman. Ah. Could have gotten 2 more rockets here. Would have been sick. Okay, Upps definitely got a hard grip on this early game. A vice grip. Very compact army, good scouting, sees all the army movements, and can control, yeah, he can basically control whatever the army of Pinkthoth is allowed to do. Ranger gets away with it again. Jeez, those rangers have provided a lot of value. Not only in combat, but especially also just the way they denied enemy movement and scouted out army movement every single time. So that is Pinkthoth trying to establish a wide front. Ooh, this time the MCV gets spotted. Okay. Oh ho ho! Alright, he's not allowed to overcommit into this though. That was a trap. That was a trap being sprung, and he should have known about that. Okay, gets away with his tanks though. MCV has taken a light bruising, but is still completely fine for the time being. Man, the tanks are not in front for Pinkthoth. Turret is coming in. Oh god, he wants to commit? No, 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 no. He built a counter ranger, probably just for the line of sight, which is smart. I really like that. Okay, the pillbox is warding off this incursion for now. Army knows, yeah, he knows where they're going. Ooh, the rockets got killed by the riflemen. That is big. So this push actually is not as dangerous anymore as it looks. Pretty good. And having a ranger, you can see the value that the ranger provides, even just in line of sight. This has been a really good ranger showcase, ranger display match here. He's trying to go all in. Oof. Wide front established, but really, really good concentrated firepower. No meat shield from the north, though. So I feel without the MCV... Oh, we've got the old oops MCV problem again. I feel this has slightly favored Pinkthoth. Yeah. Combat tab has equalized. On the north end side, though, this is a perimeter and a half. I'm hearing some gunshots here. Ooh, nasty. Eco lines have to be pulled back. Not the craziest DPS, only one medium in the mix here. Oh, and he gets to trade off for an entire refinery, plus denying the position. That was good. That was a nice surgical strike from Pinkthoth. But he's gonna lose a lot of tanks on the retreat. Does he? It's the old question, do I stay or should I go? MCV always lagging behind a little. And he's never overcommitting. He's playing it so well. Both players sending their MCVs in as well. Oh, the MCV gets blocked again. Deployment blocked. Yes, sir. That is absolutely brilliant. Wide front being established, and this should, by all accounts, favor Pinkthoth. Yeah, Pinkthoth is now going in with his tanks crushing. That was absolutely well played. North end side, though. What's gonna be a base push? As is often the case. Ooh, he has lost one harvester already. Okay, I think this is Pinkthoth's time to shine. He can push on in here. He's got the sustained firepower, he's got the meat shield. That is an A move waiting to happen. Pillboxes have fallen, the meat shield is dwindling, and just like that, he's moving on in. Yep, absolutely overwhelming armor. Armor columns. Way stronger for Pinkthoth. That is a dead MCV as of now. Okay, but the army is still around. Still a lot of DPS following up here. What are those rifles doing? The rifles are not shooting. Okay, but the meat shield is down. This should, by all accounts, be a... Even if a delayed, it should still be a delayed victory nonetheless, but a victory nonetheless for Pinkthoth in this engagement. Yep. And gets to take a refinery as well. As a little bonus. On the north end side, nothing has happened yet. This has just been fortified with lots of pillboxes from Upps. Long distance mining. Whoops, he didn't have any more expansions to move to. The tank here got pulled, so no harvester follow-up kills. That's also big. Oh, and this expansion hasn't yet been claimed. So if Pinkthoth just moves south here with his MCV, he's in an absolutely stellar position to take game number 3 for himself. Camo pillboxes versus pillboxes. Yo, look at the DPS. Oh, the harvester claiming some road kills. Almost a double kill. All right, but here's the reach around. Oh, nice fields, by the way. The tiles have been crafted really nicely, gotta say. Oh, that's gonna be a backstab. Upps just built an expansion MCV because he lost one. Sorry, I can't talk anymore. Okay, Pinkthoth is way ahead, plus he's got a cash bank. So it's looking very good for him at the end of the day. This is a little bit of a stalemate, but both have rerouted their infantry production to this perimeter, to this quadrant of the map. And Upps is not gonna see this one coming. He's gonna be so blindsided. This giant ore patch, though, I feel like this should be, this is on Pinkthoth. He should definitely be claiming this as soon as possible. And in goes the army. There is basically nothing here. Can kill the ore refinery. Yep. realizes it now. He should honestly be killing, yeah. Just kill the refinery. And giving him the 1-2 punch on the other side. There is another incursion. Is there gonna be a counterattack from Upps? I feel he doesn't have the forces left anymore for a counterattack. That is the service depot down. Oh, it's gonna be nasty. He's sending back his army as well. Stutter stepping on the way out. Beautiful. Good old StarCraft tricks. And that's basically one army left for Upps, as well as a really garbage economy. Oh, those tanks running rampage in the... Yeah, in the backlines and getting another O-truck. That is 4 O-trucks. Wait, is that... Yeah, that's still an O-truck from Upps. Yep, he has lost 4 O-trucks in the span of the last 2 minutes. So let's check the army graph. Someone's flatlining. Wow, what a game here. What a game number 3. This is shaping up to be a 2-1 lead for Pinkthoth, but that does by no means constitute a loss, a complete loss for Upps, because if anyone can always manage to muster a comeback somehow, it is Upps. Oh my goodness, there's barely any DPS left. GG being called. Yeah, the medium tanks were on the war factory, and there was also a little infantry dispatch sent to the ore patch as well. What a... Oh, I've got the bug again. Great. Damn it. Yeah, there we go. Wow, what a game. Game number 3, just in line with the rest of this entire series. Absolute madness. And I really thought that Upps was in a good position, but he overcommitted. Yeah, plus, one more time, the MCV deployment problem. I also suffer from that. I feel you, Upps. Alright, thank you for watching. We're gonna see each other in game 4.
Battle control terminated. Battle control initialized.
And for that, it's back to the classics. It's Monopoly. The good old black sea of nothingness here. The good old void. Let's zoom out as far as possible. This is actually a really nice map. I like the layout. And those custom tiles as well. The, what's it called? The Mare Incognitum? I think it's is what the moon seas are called. Is the Mare Incognitum... Someone help me out here. I don't have my astronomy facts straight right now. Is the Mare Incognitum on the backside of the moon? I think it is. But don't quote me here. Someone help me out with that. Anyway, it was always really an interesting and fascinating topic for me in high school. That was a while ago. Alright, that is again a War Factory rush for Upps. And Pinkthoth doesn't appear to be in the same boat. He's already rallying a 20 stack of rifles over. Wants to exert some pressure. Maybe intercept a non-existent engineer. That is definitely shaping up to be the game plan. Okay, Upps is building a safety barracks at least. So he's not going the full-on Anju build. I remember Anju doing that a lot, where he would just rush out refinery into War Factory with no considerations for safety, no OSHA guidelines being followed, and he was just like, yeah, try me. I'm gonna rush a War Factory straight up. Personally, I usually just like including at least a barracks for safety measures, and having a pillbox on the ready, you can then cancel it if you wish. Yeah, he's also got a pillbox ready, so this is, yeah, Pinkthoth is definitely not gonna find much damage with this. Also fake power plant. And if you have analyzed Upps' gameplay, you may know about the fake power plant stuff. Right? That's just a little rifle, right? Just a little rifle. That is a fake power plant, my friend. You just fell for the oldest trick, and you just fell for the only trick in France's playbook. The fakes. The fakes being absolutely crucial here. Who would have thought that? Jeez. What an early game for Upps. Pinkthoth... that is one thing I would never do, is overcommit into the base of a French player. Because you can just spam fakes. And yeah, that fake power plant did a good job. Combat tab, whoa. 1,818 rifles lost their lives. Just to confirm that Upps has built this dinky little tent with 2 chimneys, with 2 fake chimneys on top. Yikes. Alright, gets the oil lyrics now as well, I presume. Yep, there's an engineer. And Pinkthoth himself has not claimed an oil derrick yet. That is nasty. He's also gambling on which side the ranger is gonna be at, and he has chosen wrong. Bet everything on red. But it's blue in the corner. Not black, I guess. So yeah, early game definitely going Upps' way thus far. Fourth refinery is being built by Pinkthoth. What are those builds, I swear? That's gonna leave him so far behind. A refinery takes 36 seconds to come online. Sure, it is a way of producing lots of light vehicles while also having economy, but it leaves you far behind in the expansion timings. Is he going mass light vehicle build this time around? Yeah. Yeah, that is totally a mass light vehicle build from Pinkthoth. Who would have thought? Who would have Pinkthoth that? And it is completely unscouted. Is this gonna get the MCV? If this gets the MCV, I swear. 5 harvesters and 4 harvesters respectively, so this definitely takes a toll on your economy. Plus, not only the economy, it's also the tech timing. Look at this. This is ridiculous. 4 light tanks. Are you kidding me? This is gonna hit the exact timing of the MCV. Are you kidding me? Blocking the deploy, this is definitely dead. He needs to kill the husk though. Yeah. He's committing to killing the husk. Oh, it's okay. Gets it. That was worth it. He gets to deny the husk as well. That was well played. What a surgical strike. Did he research those timings? Oh, the mechanic comes out. Nope. Oops. Denied. What are those games? This is my series of the year so far. I'm not kidding. This is so unconventional. Sure, the combat tab is a little behind, but he's actually gonna be fairly okay in terms of his expansion timing. Because he has an expansion. 14 seconds on his MCV. Upps has got a similar timing though. And this time around, nothing like this can happen anymore. Sizable army already out. The main base, that's only infantry. Infantry and an expansion MCV. That is risky, because that's gonna run into the first army of Upps. Supported by a single mechanic as well. Who can then claim the husk of the enemy ore truck, or MCV if he's lucky. Lucky enough. Okay, light tanks just doing some deeps here. Nice. Oh, we've got the MCV deployment problem yet again. In action. Finds a good spot though. Ooh, it gets the jump on the rockets, that's big. The late ranger from Pinkthoth. He's never building it as a ranger first. He's always just waiting until... He's always waiting until after his MCV to build a ranger, and so far it has really had a good impact. Courtesy of the scouting that the ranger provides. Yeah, this army is completely getting wiped. What an army wipe here. If he chooses to actually pursue. Yeah. Targeting out the rocket soldiers. Really nice target micro. Alright, the army has been dealt with. There is now Upps' classic traditional mid-base push. But he doesn't have an army anymore. He's got... There's now a lot more units streaming in. Let's check the army graph. Yet again. Okay, Upps definitely in a commanding position. How does Pinkthoth defend here? Going tech is not a viable option yet because he doesn't have all the expansion slots he needs to sustain his economy. He needs at least one more expansion to go tech. And the recycling fleet army, I feel, is not a viable option here either. Oh, a sizable chunk of the army just went hunting after that one tank. I'm gonna get him now, though. So not too bad. Upps is rallying north. His MCV is probably about to claim this expansion here. Gonna meet a nasty timing. That's technician from Upps. Shepherding the MCV. Like one of those parking valet people, you know? Parking valet workers, I don't know what the actual term. Alright. Warded off here. Sees the power plant, so he should be in the know about this now. He's actually going the white flank. 2 light tanks in the back lines yet again. Wait, was that an artillery shell? No, just looked like it. That was a stray rocket, I believe. So massive army advantage for Upps in the middle. He is in a good position. But Pinkthoth is slowly starting to claw his way back on the map. I really feel though his army is too small, yeah. Economy, he's got... it's only 4k discrepancy for now. Harvest is being transferred. This army has scouted... He has scouted the base, by the way. So curious why he's not doing anything about it. Oh, little dispatch. Okay, massive army, but wide concave from Pinkthoth. Let's see, is this gonna be enough to breach? Upps is deciding that the answer is no, and thus moving back a little. Oh, this would be an overcommitment. Sending your units into this would be a death trap. Pinkthoth recognizes that immediately. He's still gonna lose a harvester though. That's big. Losing harvesters for basically the price of free? When the price of admission is free, that's always a good sign. Oh! MCV from Pinkthoth deploying here. Gets the deploy. Gets a really good position. Wait, where's the rest of the army? Out of position. Oh, they're pushing onto the main base. Okay, I'm gonna take a look at this first. This is gonna be a dead Conyard for sure. Yep. Dead Conyard. Thank you, goodbye, good sir. And now, how does he defend the main base? He does not have enough for the time being. Sends back his units. Should also rally his forces there. I mean, the pillboxes are gonna do some chip damage. Luckily, he's already spread lots of units about. Lots of pillboxes as well. The army is slowly getting whittled down. Let's see. Let's see. Is it gonna be enough? I mean, with those forces in the rear, and he's pushing onto the main base as well. I'm not sure about that. That is risky. Risky business. The tanks are running in. I think they just... Oh, Harvester. Harvester doing the best he can. Just parking here next to the Zooks. Not the best parking spot, but hey. Okay, manages to stabilize on 0 Harvesters in this base. It's got 5 Harvesters left as far as I can count. Oh, tech is out for Upps. That is gonna be nasty. So, that was a steep nosedive that the army graph of Upps took. And he's also gonna be routed on this side. Could easily wipe this army. A little bit of a weird movement, but hey, it happens. Okay, yeah. Forces basically going through the middle and dispatching of all the barracks. That's really good. That was basically an enemy stronghold that he took out on the way. And now the units are coming in single file formation. This is so bad for Upps. Ooh, really good hits. And the radar dome is probably gonna go down in just a second. Yeah, it probably is gonna target fire straight on the radar dome. Oh my goodness. Yep. That is gonna be a dead radar dome, dead helipad. Oof. It's falling a little bit apart. It was a great position for Upps previously. Oh, the MCV taking the worst possible route as well. That is a dead MCV. No? Is he gonna let the MCV escape? All the helicopters have been shot out of the skies, and now it is a concentration of forces for Pinkthoth, who can just stay here and trade so efficiently. The artillery is gonna try to take a toll on the infantry, but not connecting. The shots are landing onto the tanks harmlessly. And again, a Harvester running interference. So the MVP for Pinkthoth, the MVPs throughout all this series have been the Harvesters. Holy shit. There is no other way of expressing this than holy shit. What a series. He's yet again turning it around. Pinkthoth the madman, and in goes Upps, but unless Pinkthoth, he does not have an infantry army to back up his forces, calling for the GG. What a series. Folks, this has been the most insane series I've casted throughout the entire year of 2021. Yeah, even with my technical issues for half the year, this is straight up series of the year thus far. And we've got one more amazing series to go. We've got Calf versus Goat, which is gonna be the cast for next week. Alright, so we have decided that OpenRA is an economy-based game. When I said it's an economy-based game, I did not talk about the Harvesters literally carrying Pinkthoth on his back. I swear, I've never seen Harvester usage this efficient. I know that some have tried it. I remember some games from Amhall and from High. Those cheese strategies, I myself have played it on stream a couple times, but it has never been quite as efficient as here. This has just been, the Harvesters have been the linchpins of Pinkthoth's not only economy, but combat forces. Pinkthoth stepping up big time and just surprising me, maybe not surprising the rest of the competitive community, because unlike me, they actually could keep up in terms of being informed. But holy cow, this was so well played from both. And Upps really found a great light vehicle opener for allies that works for him. Let's see if this is gonna get adapted in the future and adopted by other pro players, because personally I really like it. It's kind of reminiscent of the GOAT build where you go for both light vehicles, except it goes for 4. And it also has netted him some really good results, but Pinkthoth's Harvesters proved too sturdy, too durable to actually break through with the light vehicle combo outside of game 2. So anyway, I leave you with those jolly images of technicians celebrating that their college debt has been forgiven in the name of the Harvester economy. That's a really good, nice celebratory picture. With that, I leave you into the new year, 2022. Welcome. And if you're celebrating holidays, you know, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, Merry Happy Hanukkah, Merry Russian Christmas on the 7th. Sugarfest has already been, I don't know, is there anything comparable? No. Sugarfest, I think, was in April or something, but don't quote me on that. Alright, that was awesome. More of that. Next week, it is gonna be Goat versus Calf, and that's 2 players who don't pull any punches. Those players always go for the jugular. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Series of the year here. 5 Aces out.